What's up, guys? Today on this video, me changing out these motor mounts because they're not terrible, but they're stock and there's a lot of play in there. You see, there's a lot of play in there, but I got some billet mounts from anyway, I got some billet mounts for the B series from PLM. They're a cheaper mount, but I don't see a point in putting something like, very, very good on it right now when I have to upgrade later to, I have to upgrade later when I swap this car to all-wheel drive. So what we're doing is I'm gonna put these on, and I'm probably just gonna put the front two, the driver's side and the transmission mount, just because I got them, like they were given to me. I'm gonna put these on and use them. As you can see, I'm missing a bolt, so I don't know how I'm gonna fix that, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm not gonna do the rear today, the rear transmission mount, because I'm getting over having the flu, I think, and I just don't really feel like jacking the car up and having to fight to get up under it. And you see my bumper's kind of trashed, yeah. But anyway, I got the motor sitting supported by a jack. It's not really putting any pressure on it. It's just kind of holding it there. So I'm gonna undo these 3 bolts and pull that out, and then just drop it in, and then I'll take the intake off and do the other side. Hey, what are you doing? But anyway, so it's these 2 17mm nuts and then 1 17mm bolt. And I'm gonna put some grease on these. I'm gonna put some grease around here so that it doesn't squeak too much or tear that bushing up, and that's about it. All right, and just like that, driver's side's done. It fit in there very well, very, very well. Like, I know it's not a Hasport mount, but PLM definitely, makes some pretty decent stuff. I need to see if I can find another post mount stud. I'll probably see if I can find one on eBay to get in there, but let's see. Already feels way more solid than it did before just by changing one mount. So we're gonna pull the intake tube off and get access to that mount. Move my jack over and support the transmission. I don't think it'll go anywhere because I still have the torque mounts on, but it's best just to be safe. Alright, so excuse all the dirt. I live on a dirt road. I can't keep it out from under here. But one thing is on this transmission mount, the stud that is in the transmission will not fit through this bolt hole on these particular mounts. I don't know if it's designed that way on purpose or it's just a flaw, but they do send you 2 bolts, and I'm assuming it's for that reason. So all I did is put both nuts from the studs on, take that, put them on, locked them together, and pulled that stud out. And now our mount, it's kind of hard to get everything in here with all this AC stuff, but our mount should just go in now. Everything lines up. And I'm gonna put a nut on this stud, see, I'll put the nut on that stud and put the big bolt back in, and then we'll put the bolts that they send in. All right, so it's all back together. Billet mounts are in, so it's pretty simple, pretty easy job to do. If you're on a budget and you want to upgrade your engine mounts, PLM is a pretty good option. I think this set cost about $90, so, and it's compared to, you know, like Hasport's like $300-400 for the same 3 mounts. But obviously, you know, Hasport's got a whole lot more in research and development, and their quality is unmatched. But these ones from PLM, they'll get the job done too. So, but anyway, we're gonna call that it for this one. We'll see you in the next one. Just want to say, like, one of the reasons that, you know, going with a cheaper set of mounts than what I would normally have used is, well, because I have plans for this car that involve a different transmission with a different transmission mount type. So I didn't want to spend the money, honestly. I didn't want to spend $400 or $500 on a set of mounts that are going to end up being replaced with something different later. I'd rather just spend that amount of money one time. So just going with something a little bit more budget oriented until then. But that's it for this one. You guys have a nice one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.